Hi, my name is Siddhanth, and I work as a product manager at Open Financial Technologies, Asia's first and fastest growing neobank. I graduated in 2016 with a degree in electronics and communications. I started off as a sales executive in one of the startups, post which I had my own startup, which I ran for about 2 years. Post that, I actually started working for a product firm as an associate product manager. Post which I took the course at Upraised and then switched my organization to my current one. One of the reasons I started up was I really enjoyed building things, right? And one of the best part of that was collaboration, right? Like, you work with different people trying to build the product and, put it out there. So that is what actually got me excited about product management. The thing was that I didn't really know about a particular role called as product management till I started looking for career options as soon as I quit my startup, right? So while doing that, I found this was the next best thing that I could actually start working. I could pick up as a career, and that's where that's when I decided to jump into this. One was, to be honest, when I was searching, one was the thing was that although it was an APM role, a lot of them actually wanted prior experience. So that was a challenge. But then a lot of them were also looking to hire entrepreneurs, at least the ones who tried to start something. So that was something that actually gave me an edge. But yeah, a lot of them were looking for experience, and this was more like the chicken and egg problem, right? And don't have an experience, but then they want experience. So that was something that was an issue. Again, second thing was, at least in my head, that you needed an MBA, and some of the organizations were looking for an MBA. I was from electronics and communication background, which meant that I wasn't exactly in the software industry, and a lot of them also said that it would be really helpful if you were from the software industries, and you had some of these technical skills which would actually help you as a product manager. So since I was already part of a product role, right, I was very consumed with my day-to-day activities, right? So it was pretty hard for me to find out what were some of the areas that I was lacking, right? And that's where actually Upraised actually added a lot of value for me. I did take my KYS test, and then it told me what I was good at and what I was not good at, right? So Upraised actually filled the parts where I was not good at, what I was not good at, and it gave me an entire, it started focusing on those weak points, and that helped me build an overall, what do you say? It helped me advance that way, right? In the sense that wherever I was lacking, it actually, Upraised started focusing on my weaknesses and polishing on the strengths, right? So that actually helped me advance, right? Like, for example, it helped me understand a lot more on the technical aspects. So that definitely gave me an edge to that gave me a lot more edge to what I am doing right. Some of the things that I really enjoyed about my learning journey, like I mentioned, was it was not very theoretical, right? There were a lot of case studies that were given, right? And the best part was interacting with the mentors, right? You have one particular point of view in mind, but then when you interact with a lot more, and then especially my mentor, I really enjoyed working with him, and he would give me these different points, these different views, and I would pretty much be blown away by saying, okay, there are different ways to do this, and this is something that I can do. By the end of my course, what I realized was that I was subconsciously picking out on different things on a product and then trying to understand why that is actually built, and that's something that still continues, right? And that was something that I really enjoyed. Apart from that, the interview process, right? The interview process, I still remember one of the challenges that I actually faced much before I transitioned was that when you are in an interview, there are a lot of these questions which seem very random at first, and the most important thing is keeping your calm and composure, right? And these questions are some of the things that you don't come on a day-to-day basis, right? These are most of them are design questions or estimates, right? So Upraised, like I still remember, Upraised gave me a structure, a framework to go about all of this, and basically answer whatever is thrown at you rather than getting startled. It helps you solve it in a particular way. And interacting with a lot of people, as in like mentors and people who actually help you with the interview process, that actually helped me and gave me a lot more. It gave me an edge over probably the other people who are just trying to apply for the job.